Hello there, to all demo ship lovers, to all Bog Arabia fans, to everyone loving the bada booms. Here I want to show you why I hate demo ships. This is a practice game with me and Dugao, practicing for the Bog Arabia, the tournament that involves all these great maps where you can see ships on land. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward here. This is where we just go some land units, because opening land units is kind of the key, and then you want to switch into demo ships in the castle age together with some land units as well. But this one. Okay, we played normal here, did some damage and did some walling and things like that. Playing Chinese against Mongols, both get heavy demo ships, and yeah, the game's just running as it is. And it's been said that demo ships are fine. You have to counter them with range units. There's just several ways to counter the demo ships, but I'm just gonna show you that there really is not a lot of ways to counter the demo ships. They are too powerful, first of all. They have too much effect of the game. Like, they can stop a push immediately, they can stall for way too long. And that's exactly what happened in my games against Tim. I had 3 traps, 50 Chukunus, 3 bomber towers on a hill, 20 cavaliers comes in, together with 3 demo ships, killing my whole entire army. I make a new army, the same thing happens, just make demo ships continuously. So once these bad boys are upgraded to demo ships, they deal tons of damage. Demo rafts, not so much. When they're heavy demo ships, they deal way too much. So this is kind of why you see me probably complaining a lot about demo ships, and I do this for a reason. I've talked to players, no one has said they liked it. If they like it, it's really strange. And this is just showcasing to you guys who says demos are counterable and things like that, that they kind of aren't too much. I'm gonna fast forward here to Imperial Age. Or whatnot. You can see one demo can't kill units. Oh, there it is. When you get 2 and stuff like that, it's getting a little bit too much. See 3 demos, oh, killed my entire army. I was just trying to defend my castle here a little bit, sorry about that. There we are, building castle. I'm on the way to Imperial. I'm thinking, okay, I want to push towards this hill. How do I do that? I want to build a couple of castles here with some traps. A couple of castles hopefully can kill the demos, right? Because when you go early Imperial, you don't really have tons of resources for everything. A couple of castles, yeah, that can defend. Oh, what? Oh, demo killed all the villagers, and the guy was laughing. And I say it's so dumb, it's really dumb. So demo ships on land, sneaking around, killing all the vills. Not broken at all, we love the bada booms, right? And then Imperial hasn't even happened yet. I will speed it up a little bit. So here we are, 2 trebuchets in the making. We got castle coming up. I'm focusing on the army here, placing a little bit of economy. And Dugao, preparing Manganize, demo ships. And heavy demo ships. Oh, what you? Oh, I'm gonna try to counter with my demo ships. Oh no, the demo ships coming in. And boom, my traps are gone. And I'm like, okay, shit. Then I'm gonna have to make a new army. 3 castles there wasn't really enough to kill the demo ships, was it? So we're trying to make some new ones, and I'm like, okay, gotta make my own demo ships. He's making demos. Gotta make my own. Gotta upgrade a heavy demo later. Fair enough. Fair enough. So I'm here, I'm messing with traps. I think I'm getting my own demos here. Heavy demo shit coming in. And yeah, this is basically what we practice for the tournaments. We practice heavy demos, and that's about it. Oh, here comes the demo ships. Boom, boom. That was great. I love that. Oh. And here comes the heavy demos. Boom! Bam! Oh, trap goes down. And here comes the heavy demos. Bam! Damn, this is so enjoyable. Let's see. Maybe we can push towards this castle. We killed all the demos. Oh, wait, he's just gonna make some new demos, isn't he? Boom! Oh, Magadice goes down to demo. Oh, this game's loving it so far. What do we make to keep trying to get into this game? To keep trying to push? More demos. We gotta push the hill. What do we need? More demos. More traps, more demos. Okay. We have a castle. Maybe that's enough. We have a lot of demos. Maybe that's enough. Let's go. Let's go kill the castle. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's coming in with the demos. Oh shit. They got a micro. Oh, make sure not. Oh shit. Copy. Boom. All my traps are gone. And boom! All these traps are gone. What do? We stall now? Make new demos. Gotta make more demos. I mean, I'm trying to make Chukunus. Maybe they can snipe the demos. What do guys think? This is so stupid? No way. How could a pro player say this map is stupid? It's so bad. Yeah, it's so bad. It's actually so bad. I agree. Okay, so Magadice sneaking around. Okay, interesting. Spoiler alert, he ended up winning this game. I was already bored at this point after losing 10 trebuchets to demo ships under 3 castles, which is now a 1 castle. And here I try again. I think at this point I actually got it down. But what to do after that? If I push in, I will need another castle, or like these Chukunus, trust, like, or if I made even like 20 Chukunus, I'll die to 2 demo ships coming in here. Like the Magadice, they can't, even the Magadice couldn't snipe demo ships off, okay? Like these demo ships, if they run towards the Magadice, they will kill the Magadice. And if he has to retreat with the Magadice, I can go in with the traps. But he can't with demo ships, so I can't run in with the traps. You can't. This is just simply not a way to mass enough at the point. Like, it's so much faster to get a heavy demo ship than it is to get a bunch of arbalists. That is just impossible to counter. So the practice games basically is, or the meta should be just this heavy demo ships and Oh, and here comes the demos. Oh, oh no. Boom! 3 traps down. That's so stupid. Okay, well, that's basically what I wanted to showcase, that the demos are demos, okay? They just simply make it impossible to push early game. I'm not saying this could be plain. Like, I'm not making this as a like. I'm just saying it's as a response to people saying that demos are fine. You have to find a way to counter it. But you can, like, early game, there's just nothing you can do about it. Like, you try to push somewhere, and suddenly 3 heavy demo ships comes in with a couple of Magadice, and 3 or 4 trebuchets are down under 2 castles, and you just sit there like, what the hell just happened? You try to make your own demo ships. He comes in with a lot. So you try to go 1 here, so you get explode a lot, but you have to stay back with the others, so that the one that exploded here doesn't explode the others. But then the 3 others that were behind comes in while your units are behind, and you don't have time to go snipe them before they reaches your trap. And then they reach your traps, and then they explode your demo ships as well. So your whole push is gone once again. And maybe we can watch what happened versus Tim, because why not? Because this is kind of what makes me frustrated. Like, it's okay, like, fine, I'm frustrated, but just the people, maybe I'm caring too much about the people, but it's just the way they say that demo ships are completely okay, and you should just learn to deal with it. It's just not that easy, right? It's just really a part of the tournament that makes it's not unbalanced, or kind of unbalanced. It just makes it ridiculous, and I just found it like very sad, to be honest. And this is not Mem's fault by any means. It's more, I don't like to blame sponsor either, because he was great putting up money for the tournament. But it's like, it's a tournament that's set up so that like you don't want to listen to players at all either. Like there's been no communication with players what maps they prefer and things like that. It's just set up what the sponsor wanted. Like this is what he wanted. Players have never played this before, and trust me, players will never ever play these maps again when they're done, unless there's a new tournament they are forced to play. Also, there's no restarts in the tournament, which is a bit sad, because in this case I would love to call a restart. I noticed the map was super open, which the practice game against Dugao was very closed, and this was super open. Dugao, I mean Tim had the perfect base, which I was sad about. Really nice to call a restart here. I knew that a restart would be nice, but it was impossible. Whatever. It's just that the fact that you can make demos castle age, like it just prevents you from pushing as well, and all the good stuff. So here we are with some demos, and it was not until like late Imperial that I was really annoyed by the demos here. I knew that demos was the way to go together with Camel or Knights. Camels in this case, because the team made Knights. And you see that demos have too much influence of the game. Demos are always a part of the army, because demos are just simply too powerful. Once I get Imperial here, I just research the heavy demo ships. I have two castles on the hill, I have pretty good position. Also a castle in the back here, I can grab down this castle. So all in all, in a normal Arabia I would feel super comfortable, but because of these bad boys, I don't really feel comfortable at all. Bam! All my wheels go down to demo ship. Didn't even see them over there. And there's just the demo ships just made it impossible for me to push. Like here I research Bomber Tower, have a good bunch of Chukunus with rocketry incoming. Rocketry, Chukunus, I was thinking, yeah, you can't snipe that with demo ships, no way. Also Bomber Towers in the hill. And there's no way a normal army would kill it. Like these Cavalier could not kill this alone. But with the help of demo ships, I have tried to even have my own demo rats to defend, so I'm not sure what happened to them. So here we are, fighting. And he's pushing me back a little bit. There's one demo ship. And there's two others. Boom! My whole army goes down to demo ships, and I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Like, I'm honestly so frustrated here. Like, my whole army goes down to two demo ships coming sneakily in there. Like, it's just so dumb. And like, okay, my push is gone, but I'm still holding the hill. I got my demo ships coming in as well. I can still try to get my gold back here. But it's still like, it just feels like the demo ships having too much impact the whole game. Like I couldn't push out because of these 4 demo ships right here. And bam! You see my demo ships killed all of his army trying to push me. And boom! So 3 demo ships killed all my army. And it's like, it keeps going like that. The demo ships just keeps getting created. I can't move out here, because as soon as I move out, I get demoed. As soon as he moves out, he gets demoed. And it just ends up in a demo fest with some army that you try to hold it. And boom, and demo comes in and I lose everything, and some hussar snipes my traps. So the game just kept going like this. I couldn't make a move. I just kept getting demoed, basically. I tried to make moves on the side, that was fine. Demos couldn't really touch anything there. But as soon as I move out the middle, Demos comes in and explodes my army. I have some army left, but it takes just too much time to mass a new army. Here we try again, new demo comes in, explodes my whole army, explodes all of my pikemen. Cavalier cleans up, tries to clean up the rest. Demo ships come in again, cleaning up my army again. I try to make mass new army. I'll try to get my own demo ships out, but it's simply just too powerful. He also has the relics. I know I have to try to push fast. In a normal game, I would push as fast as I can, but the demos are just cleaning. Oh, and the demos cleaned all my traps, and I have to make a new bunch of traps. It's just ridiculous, and I hope you understand why I made some points about demo ships, and that I'm not just ranting because I'm salty I lost. I'm not salty I lost. I'm salty. The demo ships just makes it completely unplayable for me, basically, and for a lot of other people. Like, just hold your ground with demo ships until I run out of gold, basically, and there you have it. It's like, the thing is, you should never enable. It's like having a petard with a lot of movement speed and a lot of HP, running in and doing a lot of splash damage. That's like a demo. That's how a demo ship is. Would you like to see that in normal Arabia? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't like to see petards being like that. But that's how demo ships are. They just run in, boom, explodes all your army, and then you create new ones, and show goes on, right? So it's basically what I wanted to showcase. It makes the fights very unplayable for this tournament, sadly. I wish that the demos could be nerfed, but it's not happening. It's like they try to nerf it a little bit. They say that Arbalest and stuff like that snipes easily. I had a bunch of Chukanus, as you can see. Chukanus are much better than Arbalest sniping ships, and still got destroyed. So yeah, it was not much to do there, boys. I'm not making this as an attack or anything towards the member or anything who's hosting the tournament. I'm just sad that people are like so super hyped about it, or super hyped about the demos rather, and thinks people are so freaking good because they just run into the demos and explode their army. It's just sad, to be honest. It just doesn't. For me, this just doesn't show any showcase of skills or prestige. So I hope you can share the same thought that demos should have been either removed or nerfed even harder. But for now, just gotta play the tournament as it is, and hopefully try to find some ways to deal with the demos in other ways. But I think that mostly, of course, now in this case we see mostly army, but in early games the demo ships are just too heavy. Like, of course, it depends on player playstyles. You have seen some games where people just don't make demos, but if you play like you should, and the demos are just too necessary and too powerful in this stage. And Tim did this really well in the tournament. He made a lot of demos, so creds to him. Demos basically affected all of our games. It affected the last arena game, where he just demoed all my fire ships, which is natural. He should demo his fire ships, but he also demoed all my land units as well in the arena game. And yeah, also in the we could just mention the Bog Forest game we had, where I can also showcase another great example of the demo ships. I'm just gonna super fast forward. If you don't believe me about the demos, so in this map I wanted to push with Janissary. I was Turks and Somalians. But then I was thinking like, there's one thing that really stops me from massing my army and going in, and that is demo ships. Because in this case you can make docks all around the place. So if you just gather some demo ships inside the docks, there's no way, even though Jans have 8 range, there's no way if I get in here that I'm able to snipe a demo ship coming out here. The demo ship prevented a lot of aggression in this game, and it prevented a lot more fun than you would rather you would see in general. Like, just the chance of him having demos stops me from actually doing a huge push. I'm doing a small push because I rather want to go fast imperial than doing something really like crazy, because I know that 2 demos right there could kill And he also had a flag on the top of this, and I'm not sure. Yeah, it's demo ships. Alright, so I can't really push in. We're both going imperial here. And in a kind of normal game, winning this trap fight and killing the castle is game over. But I know that since demo ships exist, if I kill everything and push this back, I can't move in because of demo ships. I can't simply make a single move after I push this. Here I would like to push with Jans, Hussars, what I had, but I know that he has demos. If I move in here, I'm gonna lose all my army. Even with a lot of Jans, I cannot have time to snipe. So what I want to do here is just try to build my economy as much as I can. Try to go for bomber towers and then push in, because bomber towers, they can do something against demos, right? One would hope. And here goes the demos together with camos, kills all my army. And now it's time I build some bomber towers. And demos comes in again, kills my army. I try to with Jans, I try with bomber towers to not lose the demo ships. But once you have you can't stop it. It's impossible. I lost all my Jans to 4 or 5 demo ships there. A lot of damage taken on my bomber towers. I lost yet another group, and I'm just trying to push in. But it's just simply too difficult because of demo ships on land. Which people say you have to adapt. But this is what I'm doing, I'm trying to adapt. This resulted in a 2-hour game where we both went to have a 5-minute break each because we were tired and really freaking bored. We were just standing here in the same spot. I'm trying to push in with bomber towers Jans. He's making demos to defend, so what I have to do, I have to make my own demos to try to counter this. And the thing is, he has 3 relics, he can produce demos forever, he can also sell food and wood. Like, the demo ship production is constant. And now here I try to make my own demos as well. And keep trying to push. Like, this game, in a normal game, would be over a long time ago. And here comes the demos, explodes all his army. And this is how the game went back and forth for 2 hours straight. Demos exploding army, demos exploding my army here. But you know, you just gotta adapt, right? Just gotta adapt. Oh, 4 demos killed all my bomber cannon army and my Janissaries again. But you know, you just gotta adapt. It's as simple as that. It's fine, like I will keep playing the tournament and do my best, but as I said, in my opinion, this kind of gameplay doesn't show skill, it doesn't show prestige, it doesn't show how good a player you are. It just shows how good you are at doing demo defense and exploding all the units all together. And boom, I exploded all these traps. I'm such a good player. Anyway, yeah, this kept going for 2 hours straight, just demoed each other back and forth. He made demo ships, I made demo ships. I tried some galleys to try to snipe them, but that wasn't even enough either. You can see how the galleys went down after all. As soon as he sent some army, distract fire, sends the demos behind. I tried to snipe, but it's not in time. I got some, but the demo range is actually like 3 or 4 tiles or something, so it explodes here, but it still damages my galleys. It's actually ridiculous. And it's actually weird how people defend it, like, it's not that strong, just gotta adapt. Like 10 demos there, and holy shit, everything exploded, you know? It's and same goes for me, like, yes, I adapt by making my own demos, but what does that result in? It results in endless demo war. Which, this game, guy, I was thinking, like, while playing this game, I was thinking, should I just resign and give him the admin win and get replaced in the tournament. Because I did not enjoy this. I did not enjoy this at all. It was actually... like, this kept going for another hour. Can you imagine? Like, while doing this, like, we had to like replace our freaking economy all over the map, and it was just so stupid. Like, he was almost running out of wood here. Like, the fact that Tim could have won this game if he just made an Onager and cut here and raid my economy. And all that because he held on with demo ships. The fact that Tim had a super high chance of winning this game just makes me even more frustrated, because this should be, in reality, a 0% chance to win. I know it's a different map, I know it's a different playstyle, but still, a one unit shouldn't have this big impact of the game. So yeah, it's Demo Fest, and that's basically what I wanted to showcase. I was dead tired after this game. I didn't enjoy it. Well, hopefully the next rounds I play can be more enjoyable. I'm gonna try to find my ways to work around the demo ships, but honestly, working around these demo ships, not easy. They move insanely fast, and they do insane amount of damage. So it depends on what civ you are, but only Britain's longbowmen could in reality counter this. But that would be hard too if like someone went in with a lot of cavalier and demo ships behind. It would be easy for Britons to stand in front to snipe the demo ships coming in, because Britons would have to move back because of the cavalier, then the demo ships could come in. So it's like, to me, they have too much impact. To me, it ruins the fun of the tournament, sadly. I think actually it's a good idea to nerf the ships and all that, like they did, to have ships and stuff on water, like ships and land units together fighting on water. It's okay, like I liked it to begin with, but once I realized how strong the demo ships were, how much impact they had on the game, as I said 1,000 times already, it was just too much, honestly. They're just demo ships going in here, exploding all the hussars. Demo ships coming in here, exploding all my hussars. Like, yeah, so it kept going like this for another 40 minutes. And, yeah. I don't know if I just want to keep watching. I mean, it's here, just trying to prove my little point here that I'm not complaining for no reason. There's a lot of players having to share the same thought as me. I'm the only one speaking up, and I'm sounding like a crybaby, but at least I speak up. I say my opinion, and if you don't like it, so be it. There's a lot of players sharing the same opinion, so you're probably disagreeing with me, and a lot of other players if you disagree with what I'm just showing you here. If you agree, thumbs up. And say your opinion about what you think about the setup in this tournament. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Take care, I love you all, bye bye.